Hello, Fear the Meerkat here. I know that I said that I would look at the extras, but I've had a look at them and they're really not that interesting for you to show. There's profiles of the people who worked on the game, and there's a couple of videos about making the game and the music for the game and so on, but really they're worth you going through if you own the game and you care, but they're not really worth me showing them off, and I don't know how long it's going to take me to complete this, so welcome to another episode. There's a few things here that are worth noting, but I'm not going to look at all the things that you can't actually grab. So yeah, I don't know, that male could be representing Ivy, or Ivy's disinterest in eating it, I suppose. But who is that devil? Is it Joe? See? Guess we're going to the 5th floor.
I'll tie it to the chair. It should easily hold my weight.
I love her accent. So...
Where do you think you're going? What you got there, son? Another dead body to add to the list?
Dad.
You know, your mother always loved Robbie more. He was such a happy kid. Always smiling. And you let him fucking die.
Okay, I don't know if this is a representation of his guilt, or if his dad really felt that way. I think we can now maybe start to see a bit more of who Joe is as a person. Interestingly, perhaps the paintings in the hotel are actually paintings that were in his family home, and that's why they're there. Like, the hotel is maybe sort of like Silent Hill, in that it shows you things from your past and it's kind of reflects your own psyche. I bet you thought we'd forgotten about Robbie, didn't you?
It was an accident, and you know it.
You were supposed to watch him. Was it so hard to take care of your younger brother for 5 fucking minutes?
He didn't want to listen.
Well, it doesn't even matter anymore. My life ended the moment. Your mother. You remember. You were there too. You didn't even cry.
And we can see what happened to Mother in the chair over there.
Goodbye, Dad.
I'll finish my cigarette and I'll go. There's nothing left for me here. You're a grown man. This home is yours now. Enjoy.
Ah, I see you have taken matters into your own hands, young man. I do appreciate a good initiative, but I'm afraid it's not going to work.
I thought you were dead.
No! No! Death is but a state of mind. And my mind has always been a wandering one.
What do you want?
I felt inclined to inform you that what you are trying to achieve here is, well, pointless.
Why? It worked before. I brought Agnes back.
This whole idea was flawed from the start. There simply isn't enough power here to alter the subject's state of mind. No one has that kind of power. Well, except the subject herself, perhaps. But as you see, sadly, she is not willing to cooperate.
Things get quite weird during this last section of the game. I'm sure there's a psychological reason why it's turned into a hospital bed. You may have noticed the wheels it had underneath it, and there's bound to be a psychological reason, a symbolic reason for these mannequins, but I don't really know what it is.
Then what am I supposed to do?
Your only option would be to turn around, leave, and never come back here again.
Just like that.
You've caused quite a stir, you see. Not everyone might perceive your actions as an act of chivalry. They won't understand. They never do.
Nothing is impossible.
You are a stubborn one. So fine, go and see for yourself.
See,
Do it.
The game leaves you no
Just
choice.
do it.
Personally, I agree with him. The best thing to do now would just be to walk away before things get any worse. But I mean, one thing I like about this game is it's actually very hard to die in it. But this is the last time I'm going to complain about it, I promise. But I really hate the way the game doesn't really give you choices. It pretends to, but it doesn't. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go and see if I can leave, but see, I can't. Yep.
Someone's screaming. Great. This can only mean one thing. Joe's lost the plot. I always knew there was something wrong with him. Just stay calm, Susan. You can deal with this. One step at a time. I've been there before. It always starts with a weapon.
Yep, she does have a habit of creating weapons and then going and killing evil people. Okay. Guess there's not much to be done with that. I think the mannequins are kind of blocking us. Unfortunately, we don't have all the stuff we need yet, but I think that was just to freak us out. I seem to have forgotten where some items are, but never mind, I'm gonna have a look around for them. I will see you once I've found them, I guess.
I have to be careful not to cut myself.
The sink and the bath don't really have anything useful in them, so okay, before we do anything else, I think we can use the mannequin's hand on the manhole. I'm not 100% certain, but I think we can. And this is, as far as I can tell, an optional extra.
Yuck.
You don't have to get this, but it is a new thing that you can get, and it will allow you into a new area, so it's worth doing. Oh, I'm on, and it's not. Oh well. Well, I don't know what the key's for then. But I do know that if you put the mannequin arm on the crafting table, then you can never use it again. There's no way to pick it up, it just stays there, so... And this is for building a weapon, so...
These two seem made for each other. But the weapon is still too fragile. Something's missing. But what?
Same thing that's missing from every weapon. The cat skull.
And what if I screw this skull on top to make it more sturdy? Right. done. The ultimate cat lady weapon.
So, we have a cat skull inside an oven. Are you beginning to get a feeling, yeah, that maybe things aren't quite how they seem? I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but yeah.
Has it worked? Ivy? No. You useless piece of junk. You worthless fucking shit.
Mannequins seem to be gathered around her bed. They're saying, I don't know what it means.
I wouldn't worry about it, mate. That girl was the size of a jet plane, and now she's out because she didn't want to play the game. That's pretty fair if you ask me.
It's people like you who made her think this way. No matter how many times I told her she was beautiful, it was always there. This sickness. This twisted state of mind. It's all your fault. Your lies. Your idea of a perfect woman. But she was already perfect. Why can't you all fucking see that?
The moon never lies, Joe. Do you know what you saw looking in it?
But she is nothing like that.
What difference does it make now? You found a way to fix that, didn't you, Joe? Because you always knew what's best for her.
She was starving herself to death.
Well, you know what they say. No pain, no gain.
I never wanted to hurt anyone.
It's not your fault.
Robbie, I'm so sorry. I miss you.
I know. And I'm sorry too.
What do I do now?
Don't bother, young man. He's already gone. But if he could answer that, he would have said, give up. This is the end. Accept it and embrace it.
Who are you?
I'm the one who's pulling the strings here. And you are the sixth parasite. And the sixth changes everything.
I have no idea what you were talking about, you crazy woman.
Sup, Joe? Missed me?
I'm also not sure what the sixth parasite means, and there's probably some very smart person who could explain it to me, but I don't get the symbolism myself. It can't be the parasites that disturb Sophie, the Sophies, because there are 4 of those, which makes him 5. So, I don't know.
I thought you were dead. Where were you?
I kept looking for you, but I couldn't find you. Until now, that is.
It's good to see you, Agnes. You know, I failed. She's dead.
That's exactly why I'm here, Joe. You can't bring Ivy back because something is missing. And I know what it is.
But how?
Because I finally got it. I know who I am. And I know why I'm here.
Have you guessed?
You are that part of Ivy that I fell in love with. And that dress is the dress she got married to me in.
Now you recognize it.
I'm a bloke. I don't think about dresses much. But I remember it now.
Good. Then there's only one thing left to do.
But
And the selfies are the way Ivy saw herself. Or that's my idea, anyway.
no. You can't.
It's okay, Joe. Just switch it on. Let's bring her back to life.
Well, again, we have no choice.
Joe. If this works... be good to her.
I would never hurt you, and you know that. We can start again here. I miss you, even after a couple of hours. That thing you do when you laugh, I love it. I can imagine spending the rest of my life with you.
I've been making myself sick.
I'll help you. We can beat this shit together, Ives.
Are you mad at me?
I could never be mad at you.
I love you.
That was unfortunate timing.
Sorry, neighbor, but I happen to have a zero tolerance for sons of bitches. Poor girl. I was too late to save you. You're late.
Mrs. A? I heard noises and... Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm fresh as a daisy. And I managed just fine on my own, thank you.
What kind of trouble did you get yourself into this time?
The usual. Just another human parasite.
You killed Joe Davis?
Afraid so. Turns out we were living next door to a psychopath. Just look at what he did to his wife.
Oh, holy shit. She's nothing but skin and bones. Has he been starving her?
Well, pardon me, I forgot to ask him.
What the hell?
Don't touch her. He's been frying her with these electric wires. So stay back, Mitzi.
There's a switch over there. Let's shut it down.
Wait!
think she's alive.
Really unfortunate timing.
Oh, for crying out loud.
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
Go.
Susan isn't really a bad guy. She was doing what she thought was right. She just got the wrong end of the stick, as it were.
We have to run, Ivy. But it's okay. I know a place. A small countryside hotel. The kind you always liked. We can start again there. We will start again there.
So we never found out what the key was for. That's annoying. So, yes. The question is, did he go to the hotel at all? Or was he in his apartment this entire time? So it would make... I'm sorry about interrupting the music, but this is the only chance you can get to talk, So yes. It's the small countryside hotel he was talking about, actually the hotel we've been in all this time. I may have noticed, as I said earlier, that there was a pack in the other end of the furnace. You may have noticed why he seen Shane move from his apartment to the hotel and back again. In a way that doesn't make a lot of sense. So you may have noticed as well the paintings are the same in his apartment, and then he's talking to his father as the one in the hotel. So that's certainly a theory that I have. I don't know if there are any theories online about this. What else is there to say? Well, I still don't know what the secret password is. Because they're saying Joe is one, Harrison is one, Mandy West is one, and the Queen is one of them, then that's still not 6. So it does have good music this game, and I'm sorry that I have to interrupt it. But I would highly recommend this game. You have to wonder though, if it was Joe with the axe all the time, how could he have been walking through that area with the endless corridors, with the door where he had to paint the door handle on it? You saw him there, and yet that makes no sense, because he didn't actually have to travel there between the place where he found the axe and the 5th floor, so we only really needed to travel through there once. Still, maybe there's a fan theory out there that explains that as well. So yeah, this is a good game. I think I've mentioned a couple of small problems I have with it, but mostly I think this is worth playing. The music's good, as I've said. I like the graphics, not super realistic, but they do look quite striking, and I just like the style in general of the graphics. The small splashes of red that we do see, well, quite a lot of splashes of red. There's a lot of violence in this. Do actually stand out very well. That's something I like about it. Interesting characters. Some interesting revelations at the end. So, you know, I like it. I'm not sure what score means or how you get the different endings, but apparently I got the on the run ending, which is probably the bad ending. There's probably a way I could do it so that I could do better, but I don't know what it is. I'm just going to read the bits that we can read. Murder escapes from crime scene by Bill Hockway. Authorities are investigating the cause of the A is missing, fire that broke out in the apartment building at Helland Road last night. Firefighters have discovered several bodies inside, while sources confirm that at least 5 of them had already been dead when the fire started. Now note, it does not say that they are all, that they're in the hotel, and it does not say that they all appear to be the same person. So, they're not, it's not, I don't know for 100% sure, but I don't think the Sophies are Sweet Memories. I think they're people who killed in the apartment. And I think that all the stuff to do with the Sophies was probably an illusion or an imaginary part of his mind. I think probably he went insane. Suspect of the crime is Joe D, one of the residents of the building. A witness saw him carrying a charred body towards his car, Savvy. The police looking for him, but as for now, his whereabouts are unknown. I suppose at the very least we got to find out at the end what his personal demons are. I don't really have anything else to say. I'm not sure if I'll be starting a new Let's Play before I have my Christmas break, but I doubt it. So if I don't have another chance, Merry Christmas, I will be starting a new thing, probably before January. But yeah, until then, Merry Christmas. Have a good time. Goodbye.